Welcome, dear lovers of wisdom, to the series of philosophy class. In the previous lesson, we explored the concept of truth in medieval philosophy. Now, however, our discussion shifts to modern philosophy. And in modern philosophy, truth shifted from being primarily grounded in God, as it was in medieval philosophy, to be grounded in human reason, experience, and a critical reflection, as we shall see. So there are four major schools of thought shaped by key philosophers who defined the concept of truth in modern philosophy as follows. And the first school of thought was rationalism under René Descartes. And rationalism holds that truth is known through reason alone. And Descartes argued that certain knowledge must begin with a radical doubt, by doubting everything that could be false. He arrived at the indubitable truth that I think, therefore I am, je pense donc je suis in French. Truth for him consists in clear and distinct ideas grasped by the intellect. For example, mathematical truth, such as 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, are certain not because we see them, but because reason clearly understands them. He develops this method and the defense of rational certainty in Meditations on First Philosophy and the Discourse on the Method. The second school of thought was empiricism under John Locke. Empiricism claims that truth arises from experience, and Locke rejected innate ideas and argued that the mind is a tabula rasa, blank slate, that we are born with nothing, and all knowledge comes through sensation and reflection. Truth, therefore, is the statement of ideas formed from experience with the reality. For example, we know that fire is hot because we experience its heat, not because the idea is born in us. His arguments are presented in some of these books, such as An Essay Concerning Human Understanding and the Treatise of Government. The third school of thought was skeptical empiricism under David Hume. And Hume pushed empiricism further and questioned whether we can truly know causation or necessary connection. He argued that what we call truth about cause and effect is based on habit, not rational certainty. For example, we believe that the sun will rise tomorrow because it always has. But this belief is based on repeated experience, our daily experience, and not logical necessity. Thus, human knowledge is limited to impressions and ideas derived from experience. And his views are discussed in an inquiry concerning human understanding and a treatise of human nature. The fourth school of thought was transcendental idealism under Immanuel Kant. And Kant sought to reconcile between rationalism and empiricism. Therefore, he argued that truth depends on both the sensory experience and the mind's innate structures that organize that experience. We do not know things as they are in themselves, that noumena, but only as they appear to us, the phenomena. For example, we experience events in terms of space and time because our minds structure reality that way. And objective truth is possible, yet it is shaped by the conditions of human cognition. His mature theory is developed in his books, Critique of Pure Reason, and further clarified in Prolegomena to Any Future Metaphysics. In summary, or to wrap up, modern philosophy understands truth as grounded in reason, experience, or the interaction between both, making a decisive shift toward human-centered inquiry and laying the foundation for modern science. In our next lesson, we will move forward to explore truth in contemporary philosophy. Let's meet in the next lesson as we continue this philosophical journey about the concept of truth in the history of philosophy. Philosophy for life, think, thrive, and transform. Thank you.